Now welcome back, guys. Welcome back to my screen. Okay. In today's video, I want to show you guys how you can successfully manage your trades after marking out your take profit, your stop loss, after getting your entry, so to say, right? Now, if this video is what you would want to watch and gain understanding from it, just subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the post notification, and give this video as much as 100 likes, okay? Now, I'm going to be showing you guys a trick to properly manage your trade, not only manage your trades, but as well as entering more positions to maximize your profit. Now, you can gain your entry from the 15 minutes time frame after achieving your top down analysis, probably from a daily time frame down to the 4 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, right? You can gain your entry, but managing your trade is one big thing. That is probably the difference most times between the profitable forex traders and those still struggling. I can tell you that oftentimes a lot of traders gain entry successfully, but they are unable to manage their trade properly in such a way that they are able to maximize their profit, or they'll be able to hit their TP or close to their TP. So out of fear, they boat out or they boat away, they close the trade. And if you're unable to manage your trade properly, you won't definitely be profitable, because these profitable forex traders, they already have a very strong mind, kind of they've already grown a thick skin, so to say, in holding that trade until it materializes properly. So this is one thing I want to show you guys today. One, how to maximize your profit by managing your trades properly using the lower time frames. So today we'll be concentrating on the lower time frames, 1 hour time frame, 15 minutes time frame, 5 minutes, 1 minute. You see these three time frames I just mentioned. Other lower time frames are important, all right, but I want us to concentrate on the popular 50 minutes, 5 minutes, and a minute time frame. So let me just show you guys quickly in just maybe 5 to 6 minutes. I don't want this video to be too lengthy. Now, let's say you've gained an entry already. Okay. Meanwhile, this is on GBP USD. Now, let's say this is your take profit, because from what I can see on this chart, if I were on this trade, there are two areas I need to be very, very conscious and mindful of. Now, this trade, before you take a trade like this, you need to make sure you understand the direction of the trade, okay? The trend. Now, this type of trade, we have a kind of break of structure to the downside here. We have break of structure to the downside here, right? Before we can even talk of where we have another order block at the top. So this kind of trade, you need to be very, very careful, because this trade might get to this point. After mitigating this order block, it will just start reversing back, and as well as this area too. But that's not the topic for today. The topic for today is managing your trades properly. Now we have this kind of trade running. Now the areas you need to look out for, this being on 15 minutes time frame, this is something 15 minutes time frame. So what you need to do at this point in time is look out for possible break of structures. As the trade is currently making moves to the upside, being a bullish movement, what you should be looking out for to help you keep managing that trade and holding that trade firm and strong, all right, until it materializes properly is, now look out for possible break of structures like these areas I'm about to show you guys. Now you have a trade running like this. Now you should be looking at for areas like this where we have other blocks and there's a break of structure to the upside here, right? We can mark it out from here. Mark it out from here. Let me just mark it out properly so you guys can just see it. Let's say you have a break of structure here. This is on MT5, guys. So just pay attention. It might be tiny, but it will work. Now we have a possible break of structure there. And already price has given us that break of structure, indicating that the trend is still continuing. It's a continuation trend, right? Now, over here, it has given you an order block that caused this break of structure. Now we're going to mark out the order block from this area. This order block is very much valid because we have an inefficiency here that's a fair value gap. Now let's mark it out. Now this is, sorry, let me use this other two. Don't worry guys, we're going on the larger screen very soon. Now this is our order block mapped out. Okay. This zone. Now you should be expecting one thing, price coming back to the same order block that caused the break of structure. Now immediately price does this one thing, retraces back to this origin, because price always does that. Anytime you see break of structure, as a smart money concept trader that I am, okay, but it's to help you even if you're not a smart money concept trader. Whenever you see a break of structure like this and you see an inefficiency that caused this break of structure, always expect price to come back to that order block almost immediately or after some time. It might take some time, it might be almost immediately too. Now don't forget, to the downside there's a break of structure here, price leaving us with an order block. You can see this candlestick, this is the order block resting here, and we have an inefficiency here. So price can get to this order block and start retracing back. That is if you don't understand the trend that is on board, whether it's a downtrend or an uptrend, if you don't understand it. Now I'm just teaching today how to manage your trade properly. All right, I am not marking out or giving any signal. I'm only showing you guys what you can do with your 15 minutes time frame, your 5 minutes and your 1 minute time frame to enable you manage your trade properly. So whenever price comes back to this order block, you either add one more position. Let's say you started, or you gain an entry from this area. Okay, let's say you gain an entry from this area. Let me be more clear on this. Let's say you gain an entry from this area. All right, and price has gone all the way up, break the structure. Your next entry should be here, this order block. And then price has broken this area and you have an order block here. The next entry, when you're managing your trade, all right, trying to maximize your profit, the next entry you should be looking at for is possible break of structure. Now this is another break of structure to the upside, and price has even broken the structure as well. So now over here you have an order block resting here. You guys can see clearly, but let me show you guys. There is another order block resting here because there's an inefficiency there. It's tiny, but it's a valid order block. You can see there's a little inefficiency in between this area, and this is the order block resting there. So now it's not so clear here on 15 minutes time frame. So what do? This is on 15 minutes time frame. This is on 15 minutes time frame. So I'm trying to teach what you can possibly do to manage your trade properly. Now, if you decide to mark it out on 15 minutes time frame, all right, it's still a bit clear for you to understand that here there's an order block there and price can retrace back to that area. Now you can gain a third entry from this area. You can gain a third entry from this area. If it's not so clear, what you can do is switch over to the 5 minutes time frame. Go to the 5 minutes time frame for clearer view. Now this was the order block we mapped out from the 15 minutes time frame. Over here in 5 minutes time frame, you can see is boldly marked out. Now what you can do is refine your entry, the order block. How do you refine your order block? You just refine it by adjusting it to fit in the order block on the 5 minutes time frame. Now we have adjusted it. It's not so clear, but guys, pardon me. Okay, you will definitely get to a larger screen in the shortest possible time. Now we've refined it on the 5 minutes time frame. And if you have to be mindful of any entry you want to take, you have to look out for the order block we've marked out on 5 minutes time frame. Now for more confirmation, you can scale down to the 1 minute time frame to see if you're aligning with what is happening. Now on the 1 minute time frame, you're aligning from what we can see. Okay, on the 1 minute time frame, there's a break of structure still, indicating that there is something resting here. And looking at your chart, you definitely know that price retracing back, you'll be able to see it clearly. And you have multiple confirmations both from the 1 minute time frame, the 5 minutes time frame, and the 15 minutes time frame. Now let's head back to the 5 minutes time frame. You can see it clearly marked out. So expect price to come back to that point. You gain an entry, and that also brings us to the part where we can say this gives you a more confirmation to know that price is still going bullish. That's depending on the trend you are currently on. This gives you confirmation to keep holding your trade, knowing that price is still very much bullish or bearish, depending on the trend you are trading. It helps you enter more trades, gives you the confidence to enter 2, 3, 4 trades on that particular running trade. Do you understand, guys? Now you can do that until it gets to your take profit. And let's say this is your take profit zone. You can keep doing that until you feel that you don't need to enter any more trade. You don't need any more entry. Then you can allow the remaining trades you've entered to run to your TP. So this is how you manage your trade. This is how you enter more positions using the lower time frames, because hey, it is the 15 minutes time frame you gain an entry, right? So you scale down to the 5 minutes and the 1 minute time frame for confirmation of any entry or other block, for a more confirmation for you to keep holding that trade for the long term, to run maybe for the next 2 to 3 4 hours. So you need the 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and 1 minute time frame to manage your trade properly and to gain more entries. I hope I'm clear on this, guys. Now, like I said, we'll be going live very soon. We'll be using larger screen very soon. And those that want to start taking classes can reach out to me. I'll be willing to, come true for you. Definitely, okay? And I'll be calling this video a day here. I don't want it to be too lengthy, but I hope I've been able to give some value. And trust me, I'll be giving you guys much more value once we start going live and using larger screen. Until then, take care of yourselves and stay out of trouble. Bye for now.